Hello and welcome to our channel. Buckle up, because America just woke up to day 37 of the longest government shutdown in history, and the sky is literally falling, or at least 10% of it is about to be grounded tomorrow morning. Imagine this, it's November 6, 2025, the holiday lights are already twinkling in New York, Chicago, and Atlanta, but inside the control towers, air traffic controllers are staring at another $0 pay stub while the Trump administration drops the hammer. Starting Friday, flights will be slashed by 10% at 40 of the busiest airports in the country unless Congress ends this nightmare tonight. That means thousands of Thanksgiving flights, poof, gone. Delays that were already brutal are about to become biblical. And the ripple effect. NATCA President Nick Daniels just warned it'll take months to recover, guaranteeing chaos straight through Christmas. This isn't politics anymore. This is your family reunion, your honeymoon, your grandma's heart surgery getting cancelled because Washington can't get its act together. And guess what? The same people who told you government is the problem are now proving it by breaking the entire system on purpose. Let's paint the picture from 30,000 feet. Right now, controllers are resigning every single day, something that never happened even in the 2019 shutdown. The FAA is 400 bodies short. Towers in D.C., New York, Nashville, Houston, Detroit, they're all bleeding staff. Reagan National is already clocking 45-minute delays this morning. Newark's Tracon is so understaffed that planes are circling like vultures. And tomorrow, when the axe falls, the core 30 airports, JFK, LaGuardia, Newark, O'Hare, Atlanta, Dallas, LAX, Seattle, Phoenix, will all lose 1 out of every 10 flights. Delta, United, and American are already waiving change fees because they know what's coming. A tsunami of cancellations that will strand millions during the busiest travel season of the year. Frontier's CEO literally begged passengers on Instagram, book a backup ticket on another airline or you might not get home for Thanksgiving. This is Mad Max in the skies, and the only thing missing is the flamethrower guitar. Meanwhile, inside the Capitol, it's pure trench warfare. Democrats just swept Tuesday's elections. Virginia, New Jersey, New York City, California, all blue waves crashing over Trump's second term. And now those fresh victors are screaming, "Hell no, we won't cave." The sticking point? Enhanced Affordable Care Act subsidies that expire in weeks. Without them, millions lose coverage and premiums skyrocket $1,000 a month for some families. Democrats want the extension locked into any shutdown deal. Republicans are offering a promise of a separate vote later. Maybe, possibly, if Speaker Mike Johnson feels like it. Johnson's exact words today: "I'm not promising anybody anything." Translation: trust us, bro Senate centrists like Jeanne Shaheen are trying to thread the needle, whispering about productive talks, but progressives like Bernie Sanders and Richard Blumenthal are roaring, this would be surrender. Freshman Democratic senators are huddled in a Capitol basement right now, plotting to force a 50-vote threshold, nuke the filibuster, just to reopen the government and save healthcare. They're even threatening to cancel Veterans Day recess and camp out in D.C. until someone blinks. And then there's Donald Trump, live from the White House, pounding the table at a breakfast with Senate Republicans yesterday. Go nuclear. Kill the filibuster. End this now. He's furious that GOP is catching all the blame while Democrats ride high off election wins. Sources say he told senators the shutdown is hurting us more because we're in charge. He's already distancing himself from Tuesday's bloodbath, tweeting that losses only happened because of the shutdown, classic Trump deflection. But here's the wild part. Even MAGA firebrand Marjorie Taylor Greene is trashing her own party. She just told CNN the House hasn't met since September 19th, an utter failure. She voted to fund the government back in September and now says Republicans deserve equal blame. She's openly cheering Trump's call to nuke the filibuster, bragging she pitched the idea to him weeks ago. Down on the ground, the pain is visceral. Air traffic controllers haven't been paid in 37 days. Some can't afford gas to drive to work. Others can't pay for childcare. They're calling in with real-life situations, not protests. When the government finally reopens, it'll take 2.5 months for back pay to hit their accounts. TSA officers are in the same boat, working for free, screening millions while missing mortgages. SNAP beneficiaries just got a Band-Aid. USDA is restoring partial food stamps for November, but millions will still see benefits slashed. And the debt clock keeps ticking. Every day of shutdown adds billions to the tab. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy went on Fox this morning with a grim warning: tomorrow will be rough. Really rough. We're mitigating safety, but will your flight actually go? That's yet to be seen. The National Transportation Safety Board, usually the most cautious agency in Washington, actually praised the administration for cutting flights, calling it safety management at its finest. That's how bad it's gotten. When the NTSB is high-fiving you for grounding America, you know the system is on life support. So here we are, America, November 6, 2025. The government that can launch satellites can't keep the lights on at the FAA. The party of law and order is willingly creating chaos in the skies. The party of family values is happy to strand grandmothers at airports for Thanksgiving. And both sides are so dug in that they'd rather watch the country burn than give an inch. X is exploding, CNN's live blog at 6 million views, AOC's shutdown thread at 4 million, travelers rage posting videos of empty gates and $0 pay stubs. This isn't just another shutdown. This is the moment the system broke in plain sight. Will centrists blink? Will Trump force the nuclear option? Will your flight home for Thanksgiving actually take off? We're refreshing Capitol Hill like it's election night, because tonight decides whether America flies or falls. Hit that subscribe button, slam the bell, because the second a deal drops, or the first flight gets canceled, we're going live. This is the biggest political hostage crisis of our lifetime, and the ransom is your holiday, your health care, and your faith in government itself. Stay with us, because tomorrow, the sky might actually be the limit of what America can handle.